Welcome back to TV8 and Good Morning Vale. Joining me right now, Dale with Walking Mountains. Good morning, sir.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
It's been a good weekend.
It has been a good weekend. You saw the pictures already on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's going to be part of my trivia question coming up at 8 o'clock. Stay with us.
I encourage people to watch and look at those pictures. They're quite funny.
It's going to be something. Well, the weather wouldn't have cooperated for that outfit. Right now, though, the weather is cooperating for mushrooming.
We're really set up in this great monsoonal flow right now, and we're getting good precipitation almost every afternoon and evening. Cloud cover coming in, so the temperatures are staying 50s, maybe into the 40s, and it is causing a great growth of mushrooms right now.
All right, now let's get to it. Mushrooming. I talked to you last week about it. Not the hallucinogenic style from the late 60s or early 70s. The ones out there that you can snack on, you can eat, but also there's some poisonous ones out there. Identifying these is important.
Yeah, identifying them is very important because there are some that you want to stay away from, but then there are plenty out there that are great edibles, and they're not just the standard button mushroom that you'll get in the grocery store that has a little flavor. These have very unique flavors. It's like looking at grocery bought meat to wild game. It's a huge difference. And if you can spend some time with us, we can show you what's out there.
Now you do it, and I know a lot of people are big fans of going out mushrooming. It's actually profitable if you get a permit for this. People go out and actually collect them and sell them.
Yes, you've got to be careful though, because if you're going to sell them, you have to get a commercial collection permit. You can't just get the standard personal collection permit, which is actually free from the Forest Service, and you must have if you're going to go out. So if you are going to spend some time mushrooming this year, please go to the US Forest Service in Minturn, get a permit. It is free. The reason why they're doing it is just to make sure that we're not over harvesting in different areas so that the mushrooms keep coming back.
All right, and this is the time of year to do it. Check out some of these. Tell us about it.
These are porcinis, as most people will know them. So if you go out to the top restaurants and start ordering meals, these are some porcinis. This is a haul that a group that was with me on the weekend managed to collect in about 2 hours. Yeah, so they're growing up everywhere, popping up everywhere. The Latin name for them is Boletus edulis, and these are all the things that we can actually teach you. And if the guys start going through, they'll have another mushroom photo. This is another king bolete here as well.
Let me ask you something about that last photo. What portion do you eat? Can you eat the entire thing?
You can eat the entire thing. Early in the season, you can occasionally get some flies or some larvae growing in them, so you have to trim them off and get that up. But once you get into the end of the season, once it's a little cooler, those insects don't grow as well, so you can eat the entire thing. Now, I actually made a mushroom sauce for some steak with that so far. I've had some risotto with that. I've eaten them straight up where they've been fried with some butter and garlic. So I've been eating mushrooms for the past 4 days, and it's just great.
I have not had the invite yet.
I can give you an invite then. I should bring some in.
I want to come over. I will bring up some more images. Tell us about this.
So this is a hawkswing, another common edible in the area. The growth of these is actually doing really well, and so it's funny, we were down towards Eagle to get the porcinis at one point, and then we're actually up towards the top of Vale Pass to get the hawkswing. So the seasons are changing, and we're starting to get them to grow. So in the next few days, hopefully we'll start finding them up valley a little bit.
This looks fun. I had some friends that were in town. They took a tour. They didn't go with you, unfortunately. I'm sorry. But they had someone that took them out on tour. They loved it. It was one of their favorite things that they did was going out, going mushrooming. But you also offer a variety of tours at Walking Mountains.
Yeah, we actually have mushrooming tours happening every Saturday from now until the start of September. They are very affordable. It's an all-day tour.
It's only like $45.
Yeah, $45 a person. We include transportation. So you really need to just call in, make your reservation. We'll then drive you out there, make sure you have your hiking gear, raincoats and things because it has rained a little bit on it, and bring your lunch. And then you'll have a guide with you who can go through all the different things we're collecting, what they are, the different families, what's edible, what's not, teach you about habitat so that even after this tour, you can start looking at maps and go out and find where they might be growing yourself.
And also make sure that you have the book. I wanted to mention this book because I thought this was cool. You were saying if you can find this book, buy it, hold on to it.
It's out of print. And because it's out of print, there is a demand for it. The price is varying now. It's come down to about $100 now, but it can spike and go up to about $250.
Mushrooms of Colorado.
Yeah, great book to get.
All right, and one last question. If people are going to go out on tour with you, do they need to be worried about their permit?
If they're going out with me, we can actually collect and identify and look. They may be limited on taking it home. So if they can go to the Forest Service before Saturday and collect a permit, that would be great because then they can take home.
All right, which is free. And your phone number?
970-827-9725.
All right, and walkingmountains.org. Stick around. I'm going to do the trivia question coming up here at 8 o'clock. Going to give away the bag. Dale with Walking Mountains, 827-9725. Stay with us. You got your trail report next.